Assalamu alaikum, hello, and welcome YouTube to a new series of episodes I'm going to try and bring out depending on the comments and questions you people have in regards to Ramadan. Obviously, a lot of people know this is the month of Ramadan, and I'll try to bring little snippets, 5-10 minute videos at most, explaining different aspects of what Muslims go through during the month of Ramadan. This is Sulz Talks Ramadan. Do like and subscribe and do share because knowledge is key. And today's episode, I'm going to be talking about a month of self-reflection and self-evaluation. Now, this comes in many forms. This can be, you just sitting down and understanding yourself as a better person and understanding what you're doing wrong and what is the bad qualities within yourself. The reason why we do this in the month of Ramadan is because we believe in devils, angels, jinns/spirits, and we believe the devil is locked away in hell. Obviously, we believe in heaven and hell like many Abrahamic religions do. And we believe in this month the devil is locked away and has no influence or power over humans. Now, the devil's job is to influence you. He doesn't really make you do anything. He kind of just puts the thoughts in your head and he trains your desires, your inner desires to want to do things, which is such as stealing, robbing, lying, raping, murdering, etc., etc. Basically, the evils of the world. Now, when you no longer have the devil to blame, or you have nothing to blame but yourself for the action that you're doing, especially during this month as a religious person, it makes you think, why am I doing this? And it kind of starts to make you think about yourself in a different manner. This could be, you're a compulsive liar, like, you lie without even knowing you're lying. And that can be a really bad quality. You've got a hatred or jealousy or pride-filled soul. And these are the kind of things which we start to look at in ourselves as Muslims, as humans. And this is something which a lot of people practice even outside of the month of Ramadan. And during the year, randomly, they can be sat on their bed, they could be sat on a sofa, they could be sat on the floor, they could be just looking at a wall and just self-reflecting on themselves as who they are as people. Are they happy with what they do? Are they upset with what they do? And it comes in different forms, the professional life you're living, in terms of your career, in terms of what you're doing for a living. Are you happy with what you're doing? Do you feel like are you having a trustful and honest earning? And all the way down to kind of personalities and character and the person you reflect to the world. Some people obviously will have this month where they look at themselves and they really change for the good. And that's part of what the month of Ramadan is all about. It's about understanding yourself and making yourself a better person. There was a report the other day, it reported that it takes 21 days to form a habit. Now, the month of Ramadan is 30 days long, so you still have around, 9 days, give or take, to form a habit. And even if you didn't do it for 9 days, that's, pretty cool because you still can form that habit of becoming a better person, becoming a giving person. And that's kind of what an aspect of Ramadan is all about. It's kind of a deeper understanding of yourself as a person. And that's the beauty of it, because it's not all about starving, it's not all about hunger, it's not all about, the sacrifices you're making physically in terms of not being able to drink water, not to be able to drink, fizzy drinks or coffee or whatever else it may be that you drink. And it's not all about eating, it's not all about, not being able to eat. It's about like becoming a better human being, becoming more appreciative of everything you have around you and things that you may not have known about yourself. For example, you might be someone who's very distrustful. You say to people, you'll do something, but you don't. Now, or you could be a very dishonest person, or you could be scamming people, you could be, and different things. And it's about understanding that, because you no longer have something to blame for this. You can't say, oh, the devil made me do it, because firstly, the devil never makes you do anything. But secondly, he's not around. From our belief, he's not around for this month. He's locked away for the duration of Ramadan. So for you to have the thing to blame him is wrong, and it's actually not a good excuse anymore. So it makes people want to change as people. Obviously, I am going to wrap that up because, and different, actually, before I do, different ways you can self-reflect are just talking to yourself. I know it sounds crazy, but that's something that helps people. It could be something that someone's told you and you've kind of ignored it, but you're now starting to see it. Because I remember that happens to me sometimes, that someone tells me I have, I say certain words a lot more than the normal person, like in it, for example, or or just random words really. They could go through phases and then you don't realize it until someone tells you, and you start to self-observe yourself, and someone could be telling you that, you know what, there's certain things about you that are wrong. And you kind of sit back and you learn about yourself in that sense as well. You start to learn, actually, you're right, I do these things. So that's what an aspect of Ramadan is about. I just want, obviously, this whole series is going to be based around kind of giving insights into little snippets about Ramadan. And obviously, the next episode could be about why I wouldn't say starve ourselves, but why do we fast? Why do we stay hungry for the duration we do? And why is it 30 days long? Obviously, I kind of want to educate people, because there is, I'm not going to say a lack of education, but a lack of understanding maybe, or lack of understand why people put themselves through Ramadan. It sounds brutal. I totally understand that. And they may not have had the exposure to the level that maybe someone like myself, being a Muslim, grown up, in an Islamic. I went to Islamic studies after school, and I went to a madrasa, a masjid, or a mosque, depending on whatever variation you understand. And I've understood the religion. I choose to practice the religion, and that's obviously the lifestyle I've chosen. And some people just aren't exposed to that. So I'm not here to, kind of demean them nor put them down, but to kind of give them an understanding, a deeper understanding. And that's what this series is about. Like I said, short clips that's just going to explain fundamentals of what we do during the month of Ramadan. Thank you everyone for who has tuned in and who has watched. I hope you have learned something. Obviously, if you have a question that you would love me to answer, put it down in the description, in the comments, and I'll have a look for you, and I will get the best of my ability to answer that question. This isn't going to be a daily thing. I will try and bring it out every so often, just so that there's a snippet of something, and sort of the key question that maybe people don't know. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are having a blessed Ramadan. The fast, for people who are observing fast, whether you're a Muslim or not, because I know some non-Muslims also observe fast during the month of Ramadan, just for the appreciation, just for the meaning behind it. So I hope it's all going well for you. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. And this is Sulz signing out. Take care, guys, and have a